Hi there guys, Bowlington here today, and in preparation for something that's going to be coming out, not really anytime soon, but it's going to be very awesome, so you should stay tuned. It's probably going to get a fair amount of publicity just because of the sheer size of what we're going to be doing. But in preparation for that, this is going to be a Worldedit tutorial on working with land and water together. So this should be very interesting. Basically what I need to do is get rid of this island here, and I need to deepen this entire area right here because it's going to be a deep sea port with docks and whatnot over here. So I'm going to make this peninsula. This peninsula is going to... Ooh, let me make sure that my music is alright. Let's see. Yeah, that all looks good. So let's... Alright. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this peninsula out here, kind of as it is, and I'm going to cut in right across here over to the back thing over here because I think that's where it needs to be. Or I might leave some of this land and just cut it in a little bit. I'm going to leave this ravine over here because... I mean, it's a ravine, and I like ravines, so I think it should stay there. So anyways, let's set up our tools quickly, and I'm going to just get rid of all of this because I don't need it. I'm going to leave my Worldedit wand in there because, I mean, you're always going to need Worldedit wands. So I'm just going to randomly pick off some shovels, and let's say a gold shovel, and maybe a wooden shovel. So this one I'm going to bind the /brush command, not brush command, brush sphere 5 air. God damn it. Sphere air 5. There we go. This one right here is going to be /brush sphere, or no, /brush smooth 5. And I'm just going to start off with that one. The first thing I'm going to do, though, or actually, I think I am going to. I'm just going to completely decimate this island quickly, just so that I can get a feel for what I want to do through here. So let's render this quickly and see how we're doing. So I've got a fairly good hole that I'm developing here. Get rid of those. This one right here. Alright, and alright, make this a little bit more. Alright. I'm just gonna lay out the outline for my area here. Alright, and this tree needs to leave. Alright. And then I can slowly start to take away the other foliage around. Alright, there and there. Alright, and get rid of this. Floating trees, go away. Alright, and then I'm going to take this one down as well. Clean some of this up. And then I think this is my smooth tool, which I'm going to smooth this all out. And I'm by no means finished with it. I've still got a ton to do. But I'm just going to smooth it out preliminary now, and I need to get rid of that because that tree is stupid, and it does that stupid tree thing. With that one did it too. Damn it! Whatever. I'm not going to worry about that now. So anyways, let's see. I'm going to continue smoothing all this out. So this is all pretty good. And then what I'm going to do here is, since this all looks terrible, so that I can actually work with what I want to do, I'm going to use a Worldedit command. I'm going to go drain Let's go 75. Alright, it says 79,000 blocks have been changed, and you'll see that now all the water is gone. For a circular 75 block radius, right through here, and then now we're just left with this landscape that we can manipulate. I'm going to give myself a slash brush cylinder air 5, and this will help flattening out some of this without making the big sphere brush indents. So this is a helpful brush to use. And then I'm actually going to use this one, slash brush sphere sand 5 slash mask dirt stone coal gravel and sandstone. Did it work? No, it didn't work. It should work for the other ones. So I'm just going to go basic slash dirt, stone, sand, and sandstone. And then this way, when I turn all of this into sand, it will, and that's clay right there. When I turn all this into sand and I use the cylinder brush on it, it will all fall, so I don't get these floating blocks which bug me. And this is, oh, I didn't put slash mask. Mask disabled slash mask. Dirt, stone, sand, sandstone, and gravel. There we go. Now I can get rid of that stupid gravel. Alright, so I'm just going to continue filling all this in. Turning it all in sand. And I could use the okay, so that has all changed. So what I could do, and I know some of you Worldedit savvy people are sitting there going, well, why doesn't he just use the replace near command? Well, I'm planning on changing all of this, or some of this stuff back, and I would like to have more like selective control over what I'm turning into sand and what I'm not. So it's a good way to do it. I mean, don't get me wrong, that is a way that you can do what I'm doing right here. It's a little bit faster and less time consuming, but this is kind of how I want to do it. Oh, I need to ask that too, and I didn't think that would work. Dirt, not cert. Dirt, stone, gravel, grass, clay. And am I missing anything? Sand, stone. Alright, so we've got a really big, really complex mask going on now. So it's masking a lot of stuff, but it's leaving on the ore, which is kind of okay because they're gonna go away when I smooth this whole area. And it's not gonna be a real big deal anyways, and then I can get rid of stuff like that. So anyways, there's all of this. Alright, and then I can go back to my brush sphere air and kind of clean this up a little bit. So I want it to be deep, like on par with what the ocean is out there. So I'm gonna bring this all down just a bit. Just had kind of a funny thought occur to me. Minecraft is a sandbox game, and I feel like a kid in a sandbox right here doing all of this. It's kind of a fun thought. Alright, so this is going to help. This is going to level out a lot of this, so that it's not quite as jagged and everything like that. Alright. Alright, and then I can even hold the command and have it do what it's supposed to do. Alright, we're looking good. It's time of day. Don't want to lose my light. I want to stay where I can see what I'm doing. Alright, and this is all starting to get narrowed out, and then I can go through with my smooth brush here and smooth a lot of this so that it gets rid of some of the jagged. One of those things I like to do, and if you guys have watched my other tutorials, you know that I like to do this, is leave some floating grass, weird. But I like to leave some of the jagged ridges and stuff like that. Just, it adds character to the build and what you're trying to do. That's a cave? Yeah, it's a cave down there, so I'm just gonna leave that. And then I can actually, and then one of the things that's kind of weird is that the smooth command doesn't like to work underwater very much. It sees the water as a block, and it just kind of, oh, that's an underground ravine right there too. It sees the water as a block, and it doesn't affect the blocks that are behind the water. So you get kind of mixed results when you try and use smooth through water, which is why I just go ahead and drain everything. So yeah, let's see, what are we doing here? We're looking good here, and I was good and I missed all that water as well. So I'm going to bring this, I think this is, yeah, this is my brush here that I need to do, so I can bring all of this down a couple notches. And I always laugh when I say notch when I'm talking about Minecraft. I laugh on the inside, don't laugh on the outside. Unprofessional, don't laugh on the outside. Alright, and then we're just gonna continue on doing what I'm doing here, bring this down level by level. It'll give a good result. And then one final smooth tool here. And I really wish that this would all smooth just a little better. So yeah, let's go replace our water and see what kind of progress we're making. Let's go 55. Alright, I think I got the height right. Yeah, I think I did. Cool stuff. Okay, so we're good. We're safe doing that, so we can continue. We can make it go just a little bit farther. Whoops, let's go, I think, right about there. Alright, and that little cave down there is going to get filled in, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. So I'm going to go all out now and go just a little bit. Oh. I always just like to take the time to make sure that I get the height right, because then it doesn't, there's no stuff that you have to deal with later that's annoying. Alright, there's water. And we should see some shadows right there start up, unless I screwed the command up or I didn't make it go far enough. Which is exactly what happened. So let me go back here where there's no flowing water. And I'm just going to go whole 9 yards. Let's go fix water 100. So we got 17,000 blocks changed, and then all of this should just any second now. Come on. There we go. Alright, and we should be golden as far as water goes. Which I might have... Nope, I didn't screw that up. Very nice. I got it all working. And then, yeah, see the lighting. The lighting will reclaim all that sand that's down there, so the sand's not going to be an issue. Alright, then we've got a nice large bay. Or, yeah, I would call it a bay. Once everything wants to load and all that kind of stuff. And let's see how I did over here. Let's see if this is all correct. And I think it is. Okay, cool. So we've now turned that island there and then all of this stuff into a jut-in, which comes around here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, not that, this slash brush sphere sand 3 maybe slash mask dirt and grass. Yeah, right, and then I'm going to go, we're going to make this a little bit more believable as a coastline. And this is one of those finishing touches that can make the difference between what you're doing, make it look awesome, or just make it look stupid. So I'm going to take that, make this all into a sandbar. I think that's worked, but it's not updating. Yeah, see, it's kind of finicky when it's dealing with water. It doesn't like to make the water work the way it's supposed to sometimes, but that's okay. That's not a huge issue. I can just drain it and then come back and do it later. And I've got all of this to deal with. What the hell happened here? Alright, and I can just sever all of this connection right here, and this whole thing will decay. But I need to get rid of some of this. And I'm going to put some grass down in here. Oh, get out of the water. Out of the water. Don't swim. Alright. Alright, and that's pretty good. This is my sand brush, so I'm going to bring this across right here just a tad. Alright, oh. That's a bit weird, but I guess, oh, that's part of that ravine, that's okay. Alright, and then this will also, once I just make a couple of adjustments and then do one final fix water 20. Alright, that's all fixed. And then what happened here? What is this? This has got to be a side effect of the smooth tool. But I've never seen that. Never seen it act like that, which is kind of strange. So yeah, that's kind of new. But anyways, see, this is all nice, and then yeah, that's a good little coastline lagoon thing that we got going on here. And I'm actually going to, you're probably wondering why I'm doing this. I will show you, because I've got a mask set on here for grass and dirt. It will go down and kind of fill that in so it doesn't look so god fucking awful. Fix water one last time. 20. Oh, no, I want to fly. And I might even do some of that. Okay, well, that's pretty much mission accomplished. I have a bay here now that's fairly deep. I can make it deeper using the drain command one more time if I want to. We're going to have a port with some, oh, there's a black sheep over there. We're going to have a port with some docks here and some other stuff that I'm not going to reveal because that's too much. And I wanted to be surprised for all you lovely viewers. So anyways, for this tutorial on Worldedit, this is Bowlington signing off.